What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. This time I am taking a look at our boy DSP's daily wrap. And of course, the subject will be the attack on the Snort fort that does not stop. Apparently our boy Phil gives us yet another update. And boy, is he milking this for tips. Man, he's gonna have a hell of a day today on his day off playing WWE champions. He's gonna get them 7-star Hogan's Tonight pimps. Let's get into the video.
All right, good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 25th of August, 2022. That's right, I was here streaming today and putting out content for you, even though usually on Thursday I'm not, and actually, incidentally, next week it looks like I also will not be, okay? So, first of all, brief update on the DMCA situation is that there's no good news and no bad news. Zero progress with YouTube. They were supposed to contact me today. They promised me they would. They ghosted me. Not surprised whatsoever. That's pretty much the modus operandi when it comes to trying to get any kind of help from YouTube. I'm not kidding. That's pretty much
Modus operandi. Modus operandi, pimp.
every time that in my history that I've really needed help with something, you got to like really bother them to try to get them to do anything. Even when they promise you something, they won't go follow through with it. So I got nothing from them today. I might hound them later in the week if I really feel like I need the help. Okay. But outside of that, there's nothing negative either, meaning no additional strikes against the channel, no changes, no repercussions or anything for what's already happened.
Yeah, those are coming.
I'm shocked. Like, being quite frank and honest with all of you, I'm very shocked at this. I thought for sure there was more in the pipeline coming, and they haven't come. That doesn't mean they won't. It just means, I guess I'm kind of lucky right now that nothing else has hit. Or maybe I really am just kind of being paranoid because maybe YouTube did help. Maybe I did, when I contacted them yesterday, maybe they did help with the DMCA bullshit. And now that's why my channel's not being shut down. I have no idea. All right. All I know is I was able to stream all day today, which was great.
The only statement you said there that was correct was you have no clue or you don't know, which is clue. You are completely clueless, pimp.
On the Level 1 podcast, we talked a little bit about an update to the DMCA situation, that I've been contacted by apparently detractors of mine who don't like me, but personally don't like the fact that people are trying to ruin me by abusing copyright law, and they all have these different interesting takes on it. So there you have it. But in
Phil, just listen to yourself, pimp. You actually think that someone, well, first of all, I don't think anyone emailed you, but secondly, if someone did email you, do you really believe it? Do you really honestly believe that these people that are detractor of yours are actually emailing you and saying what you're spewing out of your mouth? Do you actually believe that's true? Do you believe that someone would actually email you, or a group of people that disagree with the tactics that are being implored, right? Do you honestly believe that? If you do, then you're dumber than I thought you were.
In addition, a large chunk of today's podcast was about the future of games coming out in the next few months. Now we have a much better idea of the game release schedule for the next few months now that Gamescom is over. So I basically went through that, and man, September has an okay amount of releases, but not great. October has an insane amount of releases. November actually is starting to populate nicely now as well. So this is nice because until just like recently, we had no clue really what was going to happen between now and the end of the year. And now we're starting to get a pretty good idea of the gaming landscape. All right. I also outlined my schedule for the next week or two, which is kind of chaotic. There's a lot of new stuff in the mix now. So be sure to check out the podcast if you missed it. The first stream today was Saints Row 1. I finally got to do a whole stream of the game. You know, I played it a couple days ago, but only for a couple of hours. Today I got to play a full 3 hours of progress. It's pretty good, although admittedly, yeah, it's outdated, obviously. But for what it is, it kind of feels like you're playing a new, old GTA, if that makes sense. Like,
No, it doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense. The graphics look horrible, the game mechanics look horrible, the driving mechanics are horrible, the stream is actually horrible, and you're boring.
it kind of feels like there was GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Saints Row 1. That's kind of how it feels. So I'm actually enjoying the game a lot in that regard. The fact that it's about gang takeovers and not the over-the-top silliness that the series went into the direction of with 3 and 4. And I'm having a good time with it. People seem to be liking the playthrough. I got no complaints, so, continuing on nicely. All right? Good amount of support on the stream today as well. All right? So thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who contributed in any way to my earlier stream today. On the late stream tonight, it was Multiversus. People wanted to see me play with Morty some more, so I played with him for almost an hour, and I'll be honest, he's a good hybrid character, meaning he's got keep away with his guns and his grenades. But when it comes to up close combat, he leaves a lot to be desired. A lot of other characters have way better priority, and let's be honest, when you're playing online, it's not exactly the best of connections, so you'll be determined to do something. I'm going to use ranged attacks, then go get on them and do my heavy attack down, create a combo situation. Great. You'll fire your gun, you'll go to do that, and as soon as you go to do that, they just mash buttons and it just interrupts everything you're doing. Even though you timed it right, it doesn't come out at the right timing, or you teleport in. Basically, he doesn't have high priority up close. And because of that, he's at a disadvantage to a lot of people playing online, kind of mashing buttons. Let's just put it that way, all right?
All right, that's what I said in the early video. All you're doing, Phil, is mashing buttons. That's why you suck. You don't take the time to actually play the game off stream and learn the mechanics, learn how to actually fight, learn the moves. All you're doing is jumping around and mashing buttons. And yet you sit there and you blame lag, buggy netcode, whatever the hell you've been saying the last, 14 years.
If you can really perfect his keep away strategies, he may be one of the best characters in the game, but I don't know how well you can do that on an online setting, and certainly I haven't figured.
Every player that I've been watching and reading on Multiverse, almost everyone is saying that Morty's OP. Morty's OP. And yet you play with them and you suck.
Figured out yet? I'm just dabbling in the character. So anyway, after about an hour, I switched to Bugs Bunny. When I switched to Bugs Bunny, things changed. Even though Bugs Bunny's been nerfed since the last time I played him, it takes longer to have his safe come back after you used it once. It takes longer for him to be able to go under the ground and burrow a second time. He's still incredibly good. His normals have great priority. They're heavy combo ability. He's just a great overall all-around character. I really like him. And I ended up winning a ton. I started going on a win streaks with him. So it was like night and day. Like I'm playing with
You won 2 matches with Bugs Bunny. You won 2.
Morty, and I'm kind of struggling. I'm not doing so good. Switch to Bugs Bunny. It's like win-win-win. Kind of the same thing happened with support. First half of the stream, I'm playing with Morty. By the end of the first hour, I had raised $2. Okay? I switched to Bugs Bunny. I keep playing. By the end of the night, I had hit the tier 2 tip skull. Pretty awesome. All right?
What you failed to mention is you submitted a beg tweet, like you always do, Pimp. A beg tweet, okay? That's what you did. And one of your whales came in and dropped $50, and I think somebody else dropped $25. So if it wasn't for that, you would have been stuck at $2.
So I had a good time. I had a good time. People seemed to like it. It was a good overall session. And today, overall, great support. A lot of people coming by to see how things are going with the DMCA situation. And overall, just a good feeling of positivity and fun. I had a good time today. I'm not here tomorrow. Normally, I would be here on Friday. I'm not. Hope you all have a safe and fun day. Whatever you do, please be careful. And if you're here on DSP Gaming enjoying the videos on demand, enjoy. I don't know if something will happen when I'm gone. It very well maybe I'm on my day off out and about, and I check and someone emails me and says, Phil, your channel's gone. If that's the case, likely another false DMCA claim has hit me, and there's nothing I can do about it until I get home to counterclaim it, and even then, I have no ability to get the channel back until the counterclaims kind of go through. All I can try to do is reach out to YouTube and be like, hey, can you help me? Which they didn't already. So I don't know. Now, I have a backup plan in place. If things go awry and the channel disappears, I will have a backup plan that I will share with you on Twitter at @TheyCallMeDSP. Just be calm, and I will let you know when that time comes. I'm hoping it doesn't. In that case, we don't have to worry about anything. But if it happens, it happens. And then I got to kind of adjust a bit. And then when I come back on Saturday, we'll be doing something different somewhere else. All right? What's the plan for when I come back on Saturday? Well, the first stream, I'm going to be playing a new game, Pac-Man World Repack. It's a brand new release, but not really. It's a remake of the old school Pac-Man World game that a lot of people have told me over the years they played when they were younger. And they have a lot of nostalgic feelings attached to the game.
Right up your wheelhouse there, Pimp. A boring game, a boring old retro game. That's you, Pimp.
In fact, earlier in the year when I played that Pac-Man Museum Collection, people were disappointed that the Pac-Man World game wasn't in it. So we're going to be playing that starting Saturday, and then Saturday night will be what would have been Friday night. Normally it's Friday Night Fights. In this case, it'll be Saturday Night Slam, where I'll play old school fighting games in the Capcom Fighting Collection. Okay, and then Sunday we can either do more of Pac-Man World or we can do Saints Row. It's up to you guys. Sunday night is Sunday Night Bites, Bassmaster Chill Fun in Bassmaster Fishing 2022. Hopefully this week we'll hit the tips goal so we can have the fisherman's hat and add some of the lures that I bought for it. I hope we use them because it kind of sucks that I bought them all and we end up never using them. Same thing on Monday. It could be either Saints Row or Pac-Man. Monday night, we got options. It could either be 2 Point Campus, or it could be Midnight Fight Express, or it could be Multiversus. Okay? Tuesday, new release. I know, what's going on? All of a sudden, all these new releases. Tuesday, it is Destroy All Humans 2 Remake. So I'll be playing that on Tuesday. Again, Tuesday night could be any one of those 3 games as a late night stream. Wednesday, either Destroy All Humans, or Saints Row, or Pac-Man World, paired with one of those late night streams. And then I'm off next Thursday. It's a 5-day streaming week. So, yeah, it's going to be a crazy week. There's going to be games that maybe I only play once, and there's not much I can really do about that right now. We literally went from famine to feast within a week, okay? So, thank you all for a great streaming week. Again, I hope you have a great day away tomorrow. I can't wait to see you all on Saturday. Fingers crossed, I'm back on Saturday right here on DSP Gaming with no problems, no hindrances, and it's just business as usual, all right? Thank you. Please have a good Friday, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Alrighty, Pimps. That was the boring video. So now we know that Phil has a backup plan. God. And he sucks at Multiversus. So anyway, today's his day off. Let's hope that you guys can detoxify and enjoy your non-Phil day today. So he'll be back tomorrow, and we will definitely have some videos, maybe stream them a little bit, and have some fun at his expense. So, all right, people, have a great day. Peace out.